Hi YouTubers, so it's not Friday, but I wanted to do a quick video, or not so quick. I don't know how long my answer is going to be, but I've gotten a couple really good emails lately asking some really good questions, and since I hadn't done a question and answer video in a while, I figured that I would address her questions. So first I'm going to start by reading the emails, and as you guys know, I don't usually mention names because I don't know if people, would prefer to stay anonymous or not, so hopefully this works and doesn't cut me off here, but I've been using a different camera. I haven't been using my regular video camera lately because my computer died, so I'm having to use my boyfriend's laptop, and he's got this little webcam thing going on, so I've been using that. Okay, so here is the first email, and this person says, "Hey, I was just wondering if you ever regretted getting your surgery. I've heard that sometimes shortly after people have talked about buyer's remorse. Like some people are like, I just want a hamburger. My fear is that after my surgery that I will regret getting the surgery. Do you ever eat like a typical person? You have the RNY bypass, which is what I'm having on November 9th, and although yours was done laparoscopically, mine is not and it's open surgery. I have heard that the RNY bypass limits you to more what you are able to eat, and plus my surgery is so close to Christmas. You had yours close to Easter, and you talked about in one of your videos about still looking at food like you could eat some of it, although you didn't. How did you deal with holidays and food, restaurants, and all those situations that most people don't talk about? I'm so glad I found you as a resource." That's very sweet of you. You are close in age to me. You had the RNY bypass, and you talk about your son. I gained most of my weight when I had my daughter. Although I placed my daughter up for an open adoption, I still see her, and as she gets older, I can see how she looks at me. I don't want to disappoint her. I don't want to lose her respect being this weight, and I pray I will not die on the surgery table. I live in Canada, and I have to go to another province to get my surgery. I've waited for 4 years for the surgery, and I would just push the thought about my surgery to the side and would tell myself that I would deal with my demons and the thought of surgery at a later date. Well, I don't have that much time left, and I don't want to be a statistic of people that have to get the bypass done more than once. This is it. If this doesn't give me the edge to lose all this weight, I don't know what I will do. I hope that you're not creeped out about me telling you all this. Unfortunately, I don't have too many friends or confidants that confide into telling all my thoughts about this surgery. I look forward to talking to you more. I watch your videos lots. They give me hope that I too will make it past this surgery. I hope you have an awesome night." Okay, first of all, thanks for the email. I'm totally flattered that you like to watch my videos, and I can completely relate to you. Not having a lot of friends that want to hear about the surgery. Most people just aren't interested. I mean, unless you are like over 100 pounds overweight, I mean, it's not really, to be honest, an interesting topic to hear about. So that's totally cool. I don't mind talking about it at all. This is why I post the videos, because I want to be able to help people, make these decisions. It's something that you want to feel like you're not alone in doing, and that's kind of a hard thing considering like it's a very small percentage. Even though the percentage of people having gastric bypass or weight loss surgeries is growing, we're still a relatively small percentage, in society in general. Um, so as far as the question about buyer's remorse, have I ever had buyer's remorse? No. I still say that this is the best thing I ever did for myself, is the best thing I did for my family, for my child, for my boyfriend. I just feel like as a person now, not only am I smaller and healthier, but my whole demeanor, everything has changed. I'm a lot more calm. I don't have this anxiety anymore about my weight or angst about not being able to lose it or about, trying another diet. I feel so much more calm and able to live my life and focus on the things that are really important. And the surgery definitely gave that to me. So I definitely have not had buyer's remorse. And I don't ever really just want a hamburger because to me, um, living life and feeling the way I do now is so much more important than eating a hamburger. And I probably wouldn't have understood that before I had the surgery. Food was something that comforted me. Food was something that I went to when I was stressed out, or even when I was happy. Like I just always turned to food because it gave me some sort of an emotional response. And now I'm learning ways to get that emotional response to feel good without the food, which is a major deal. I think it is for a lot of us who've been overweight for a really long time. So no, no buyer's remorse here. It was the best thing I ever did. And then as far as you asked about holidays, Christmas, Easter, restaurants, and how I deal with those situations. Well, now at this point, I am, what, like 28 and a half weeks out from surgery, and I really feel like the way that I eat has become like normal. I don't feel weird anymore going out to eat with my family. We just went actually last weekend, and usually what I do is I either just order an extra plate and tell the waiter I'm going to share what my boyfriend's having, or I will order off the appetizer menu, or I will just get something, small and break it up into several meals. Um, and yeah, that usually works fine for me. I don't feel like a freak or anything when I go out to eat. Holidays, there's always something I can eat. Honestly, I don't have like a severe dumping syndrome. I will dump, but it takes quite a bit of sugar to make me dump. So like I can have a taste of anything that I want, and I let myself have a taste. It's like after having the surgery, I know that even if I have like a few little bites of things and I feel like I'm like pigging out, I'm not really pigging out because I'm still eating like way less calories than I would have before surgery, and my choices are a lot healthier. So I just don't beat myself up about it, I guess. Like food is a non-issue now, which it used to be like the issue every day, all the time. I was thinking about, what I was going to eat next, what I was going to make for dinner, the quantities that I was going to be able to consume. I just don't have to even worry about it anymore. It's just a non-issue, if that makes any sense. So I think I answered all your questions in that email, and so hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that helps some other people too who may be watching my videos to answer some questions. I'm going to make another video here because I got one more email that I want to read and answer, and I don't want to go over time on this one. So, all right, well, thanks for your questions. If any of you other people out there have questions that you want answered, I am happy to do it. Might take me a while to get the video posted, but I will, do my best to answer everyone. All right, see you in a moment.